Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. We're coming out a bit later than usual today, but as the saying goes, it's better late than never. We'll also be coming out late tomorrow. We have a few issues dealing with. Now, in the news today, in this first incident, the Hanover police, they have taken a Portland man in police custody, and that man, he's now facing arson charges. We are told that this man, he's called Odin, and he's said to be in his late 30s. He's from Boston in the parish of Portland. Now, this is what we are learning. We are told that on Saturday, he journeyed to the parish of Hanover to do some business. I'm not sure what kind of business he went to do, but he was staying at one of his friend's 6-apartment board house at Blackie Road in Askenish in the parish of Hanover. It is said that on early Tuesday morning, February 7, about 1 o'clock, Odin, he was alone at the house when some neighbors, they are alleging that they saw him putting a couch on the veranda of the house. Fire was then seen coming from that couch. The neighbors, they raised an alarm and they are alleging that Odin, he ran away from the house into some bushes. In quick time, the house and all its contents, as also a Toyota Corolla motorcar that was parked in the yard, and this Toyota Corolla is owned by the owner of the house. They were all destroyed by fire. We are told that Odin, later on in the day, he went to the Lucy police station and he reported that persons in the area, they were threatening him and accusing him of burning down the house. The police, based on the information they had, they took Odin into police custody. If there is any further details, I will certainly be updating this story. Now, over in the parish of St. James, a man, he was arrested and charged by the police for the offense of arson. This man, his name is Teejay Holmes, but he's popularly known as Teejay. He is 23 years old and he's said to be a handyman. Teejay, he's living at Stonehenge in the parish of St. James. We are learning that early Friday morning, February 3, about minutes to 8 o'clock, a 46-year-old farmer, also of Stonehenge district, he was at his home when Teejay came into the yard. It is said that Teejay and this man, they were embroiled in a dispute before. The allegations are that Teejay, he attacked this man and set his 3-bedroom house on fire. The man, he managed to put out the blaze and Teejay left. It is further alleged that sometime later after that, the man, he left out of the yard and he was returning just in time to see Teejay setting his house on fire once again. On this occasion, the fire quickly spread and destroyed the house and all its contents before the blaze could be put out. A report was made to the police and on Monday, February 6, Teejay was arrested by the police. He was subsequently charged for the offense of arson. Ah boy. Now, on to the mayhem. That man on your screen, his name is Mr. Luton Brown, but a lot of persons, they call him Ras or Dokai. Just last month, January 20, Mr. Brown, he celebrated his 67th birthday. Mr. Brown, he was a well-loved electrician and he lived at Old Hope in the Little London area in the parish of Westmoreland. It is said that Mr. Brown was humble. He was not known to be in any argument with people, but someone wanted him dead. And many persons, they are wondering why, because Mr. Brown's attack wasn't a random attack. Mr. Brown was clearly targeted by someone with an M16 rifle. Last night, Wednesday, February 8, 2023, about 8:30, Mr. Brown, he went to visit a friend who operates a shop along the Broughton Main Road in the said Little London area. Mr. Brown, he was seated on a bench next to the shop whilst someone else was in the shop. The person and Mr. Brown, they were talking when a hoodlum walked up through the bushes and entered the yard. The hoodlum, he was armed with an M16 rifle. He pointed the M16 directly at Mr. Brown. Bam bam! Hitting Mr. Brown to his upper body. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. The police were called, and when they inspected Mr. Brown, he had gunshot wounds to his neck. From all indication, Mr. Brown died on the spot. When this crime scene was processed, 2 5.56 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, we are learning that a man, he was shot and killed at McLaren Gate in the Chambers Pen area in the parish of Hanover late last night, Wednesday, February 8, 2023. We are still trying to gather all the details, and we'll be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, yesterday, I told you about a man that was killed in the Little London area of Westmoreland, and I told you that I would be updating the story. At minutes to 11 o'clock yesterday, I received this WhatsApp message from a KlLLED detective. It is on your screen. It says, "Hi Popeye, good morning. The guy was dead at 1 stick in Little London. No, yesterday I had said 3 stick, but it's actually 1 stick." The person said, "The guy was dead at 1 stick in Little London. Name is Dermaine, also known as 50 Cent. Him is a hoodlum from Grangeville Church, Lincoln. Don't know if you remember the incident that took place with O.J. Davidson, also known as 6 Boss, that stabbed Papa, the guy from Mobile, and kill him. 50 Cent is the one who burned down 6 Boss' mother house." Now, the KlLLED detective said something right here that I decided not to show because this can lead to more bloodshed, and we are not into that. The person continued, 50 Cent is Papa cousin from Church Lincoln, right hand. Now, the stabbing incident that the KlLLED detective is referring to, it took place on Thursday night, September 29, 2022. We carried a few stories about that incident. The allegations are that O.J. Davidson, otherwise known as 6 Boss, he stabbed Dermaine Walters, also known as Papa. Papa died as a result. 6 Boss, he gave up himself to the police and he was arrested and charged for murder. He is currently in police custody. Now, shortly after the stabbing incident, hoodlums went and burned down the house where 6 Boss lived. That's his mother's house. The KlLLED detective is saying that 50 Cent, he was the guy who burned down that house and that he was the cousin and right-hand man of Papa, the guy who was killed. He also said that 50 Cent was a hoodlum. Now, 50 Cent, his correct name is Dermaine, not Dermaine. His correct name is Dermaine Campbell. Tomorrow, February 10, 50 Cent, he will be celebrating his 32nd birthday. He lived at Church Lincoln in the Grangeville area in the parish of Westmoreland. Yes, it is a fact that 50 Cent, he has had run-ins with the law before. In fact, 50 Cent, he was sent to prison for stealing a motorcycle. One of 50 Cent's brother, his name is Philip Campbell, he is serving a prison sentence for a 2006 double murder that he eventually confessed to. That double murder, it took place in Negril. A white American female and her Jamaican spouse, they were killed. Also, 50 Cent's father, he was murdered in Grangeville either in the late 1990s or early 2000. Tuesday evening, February 7, 2023, about some minutes to 7 o'clock. Residents of the Maysmere community in the Little London police area, they heard gunshots being fired and they called the police. We are told that the Little London police, they went and they made checks, but they didn't see anything unusual or got any useful information as to where exactly the shots were being fired. Early yesterday morning, Wednesday, February 8, 2023, about some minutes after 7 o'clock, we are told that a resident of the area saw the body of a man in a ditch. The police were informed, and when the police went to the scene, there was 50 Cent. He was seen lying on his back in a pool of blood. He had gunshot wounds to his head and his abdomen. From all indication, 50 Cent died the previous night. When this crime scene was processed by the police, 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a